I'm Al Welsheimer, the Fire Chief for Resort Bear Creek Fire Department here in Petoskey, Michigan. So what we've been seeing for the most part for fires in our area is typically it's been wood stoves caused by poor maintenance. And we're starting into that season of wood stove fires. Matter of fact, I just had one today up in Lansing, started on a wood stove and caught the house on fire. So, proper maintenance of the chimney and cleaning out the wood stoves on a regular basis is probably the number one cause that we're seeing in our area. And then kitchen fires is probably the second leading cause that we're seeing. Kitchen stove fires, grease fires, those sort of things. And again, it's just being prepared of what you're cooking and being aware that what you have going and not setting a timer. A lot of people are not setting timers, so they're actually cooking something, forget about it, go sit down and forget about it, and it catches the kitchen on fire. So there's a couple things. One is dryer vents, the lid out of your dryer vent, maybe not a monthly thing, but at least biannually having your dryer vent cleaned. Your chimney fire, for chimney fires, having your chimney cleaned on a monthly basis, especially in the wintertime when you're using it heavily, getting the creosote cleaned out of it, and then cleaning out the fire pit itself. And then just general cleanup maintenance around your house, not having clutter laying around, extension cords under rugs, that's a no-no. If you have a space heater and you want to put that space heater in the middle of the floor, everybody wants to put an extension cord on it. Well, those cords that are on those appliances are designed for that appliance only and not to be added an extension cord. So anytime you put a rug over an extension cord, it creates heat in there and can basically cause a fire on that rug. And then, like I said, appliances, if you have a space heater, you want to move that space heater out in the room. Really, you can't do that because UL, Underwriters Laboratory, tested that cord that's on that heater unit, and that's the way it's designed. So, and then just keeping clutter away from, your furnaces, your water heaters, any flammable materials that you might have, just kind of basically general housekeeping. We really push people to get out of their houses. Just the alarm goes off, you have a fire, just get out of the house, because a lot of people get excited and then you get overcome by the smoke. And so we're finding that a lot of deaths that we're seeing they're just inside the door. They just didn't quite make it out because of the fume or because of the smoke inhalation, and it's overcoming them. So our advice is to get out first. But with electrical, with the gas fires, if you smell gas leaking, there's two things, obviously get out of the house. If you're on a propane situation where you have a propane, go out and shut the propane gas off. That'll eliminate the gas going to your house. And again, propane is heavier than air, so it's going to go to the basement more so than it's going to go, evaporate out. Natural gas rises, so it's a little lighter than air, so that'll rise, and you open your windows, it'll go out. The biggest key is don't turn on switches, your light switches, because every time you turn that light switch on or off, there's an arc that goes on there. So, I guess that's the biggest thing, and then call services and let them come take care of it. So not all fires require it. You can have a small fire that, you can pretty much take care of yourself, but anything more than just a garbage can that you can actually, or maybe a wood stove fire that just had a small little smoke damage, you can get out. But you get more than that, then yes, you probably need to have professional services come in and do a complete evaluation and cleaning up. And the good thing about these services that are out there, they really can take care of. The technology we have today is much better than we had years ago, and so cleaning, whether it's your clothes or your furniture, those types of things, they really do a good job in maintaining that for us. So there's a lot of hazards, carcinogens that are in a fire that you shouldn't be breathing. It causes, obviously causes cancer, and so it's all the carcinogens that we have in a fire. So we need to get those particles cleaned and out of the building before it's safe just for someone to live in there. And so because of a fire, those just build up in a small confined area, and then just trying to get that smell out of there. We take part in a fire smoke detector program, and it's through the state of Michigan. We get well over $1 million through the whole fire service to provide free smoke detectors for houses for people that don't have smoke detectors, or they want to replace their smoke detectors with a 10-year lithium-ion battery smoke detector. We're finding that 50% of the fires that we're having right now don't have working smoke detectors in the state of Michigan. And there's a lot of data that we've started collecting, and we're finding this stuff out, and so we've really been promoting this. And in our community here, we've done probably over 500 smoke detectors. And that's not just smoke detector installs, but we also have bed shakers for the hearing impaired. So there's a lot of services that we provide that are good things. And coming up, and I believe it's in 2026, you will not be able to purchase any smoke detectors in the state of Michigan that require battery replacement. It'll be a 10-year lithium-ion battery only.